Noah here from American Trucks, and we're going to check out these Morimoto XB LED headlights with white daytime running lights, black housings, and clear lenses for the 2011 to 2016 F-250 Super Duty. If you're looking for a high-quality plug-and-play set of darker LED headlights that have that super popular daytime running light design you're seeing everywhere today, then I think these are really going to be a set that you're interested in. Let's face it, your stock F-250 headlights just are not cutting it, but one of the best ways to make your drive much more enjoyable is a set of upgraded headlights. Now, not only do these guys from Morimoto function better than the stock headlights, but they also transform the front end of your truck. Now, firstly, there's these really bright eyelid-style LED daytime running lights that make you super visible on the road to distracted drivers, and overall, they just look really awesome. Now, let's do a quick rundown on the specs of these headlights. We're looking at an LED projector-style headlight with Osram OSTAR LED Quad Korea LED optics, 5000K white daytime running lights, and amber sequential turn signals. These headlights do have some pretty impressive specs. These headlights look awesome and they are built awesome as well. So as far as construction goes, we've got UV resistant polycarbonate lenses, 2600 lumen LED bulbs, and the headlights overall are IP67 waterproof rated. Now, the housings themselves are made from a black ABS plastic, and everything is weather sealed to keep moisture away from those LEDs. Now, these headlights are also DOT and SAE compliant, and they come with a 5-year warranty. These headlights are going to come in right around the $1,500 price point. Now, they are just about top of the price range as far as upgraded headlights go, but I will say that Morimoto headlights are right at the top of the range in terms of quality as well. So yes, they do cost a hefty price, but you can be confident that you're getting a quality set of headlights. Installing this set of headlights on your F-250 will take you about an hour to do at home, and the job really should come simple to anybody looking to upgrade their own truck. Now, we're looking at an install difficulty right at 1 out of 3 wrenches. Speaking of install, I'm going to hand it over to one of the guys in the shop so you can check out the process step by step.
For this install, you will need a ratchet, 1/4 inch to 3/8 adapter if necessary, 10mm socket, an extension, a long flathead screwdriver, and needle nose pliers or a fuse puller. What's up, guys? Today we're going to be installing some headlights on our F-250, so let's get started. So now that we have our hood popped, our first step is going to be to remove our grill, and to do that we're going to remove the 4 10mm screws holding the top of the grill in place using our 10mm socket on our ratchet. And once we have that done, we can go ahead and pull back on our grill a little bit. And it has tabs down at the bottom that you may need to use a long flathead to kind of push down on the tab to get it to release out of its slot. So we have the top of our grill pulled back to show, and we're going to use our flathead to go ahead and push down on our tab a little just to get that to release. And once you have that released, the rest should pull out, but you can do the same thing for the rest of the tabs. And then your grill should just pop right out. So now we can go ahead and lift our grill up out of place and set that aside. So now we can go ahead and remove our bottom 10mm screw on our headlight and our 2 middle ones. And then for this top one, all you have to do is loosen it because it will be slotted just to set it in place. So we'll go ahead and loosen this one first. And we'll go ahead and remove our 2 middle ones. Now, ours does not have the bottom 10mm screw due to previous removals and installation, but factory you should have a 10mm about right in the middle of your headlight, and you can go ahead and reach that again with your 10mm and your ratchet. So next we can go ahead and grab a hold of our headlight, and you want to grab by this top outer edge here because it does have a locator tab up top, and we'll just go ahead and pull that right out of place. And then we can go ahead in here and unplug our connectors to our headlight. And remove our factory unit. Then once you have this done on this side, you can go ahead and repeat the process for the other side. So now that we have our headlights out, we can go ahead and begin our installation of our adapter harness here. So what we're gonna do is go ahead and pop our cover off of our fuse block. And as you can see, it's numbered under here, and we're looking for fuse 50. So that's gonna be this one right here next to this relay. So we'll lay it out in the same orientation as the block. And it looks like this is the relay for 48. So we'll go 49 and 50, which is this 10 amp fuse back here. So we'll go ahead and grab our needle nose pliers or a fuse puller if you have it. Go ahead and grab this 10 amp fuse and pull it out. And in place of that, we are going to install our provided fuse tab, and it also comes with fuses already installed into it. So we'll go right back into that same slot. Pop that in, make sure it's nice and secure. And then we can go ahead and reinstall our fuse block cover. That might be a little tighter, obviously, with that wire coming out, but it should still go ahead and click back into place. So now that we have our fuse box taken care of, we can go ahead and come to our connectors for our headlights themselves. And we're gonna grab our shorter one here for our driver's side headlight, and we'll run that down behind this frame piece here and in front of your little cover here. And tuck it down in so when we plug in our headlight, we'll have access to that. And then we're gonna do the same thing for our other one. We're just gonna route it over to the other side. So now we're ready to get everything plugged in and get our headlights set into place. And this is a full LED conversion, so you don't need to swap anything over from your factory housings. So we'll go ahead and start here with our conversion harness, or adapter harness rather. Go ahead and plug that in. And we'll plug our factory turn signal connector in to our new one, followed by our headlight connector here. And lastly, our marker light connector as well. So that we've got everything plugged in, we'll go ahead and set the headlight in place. And remember, it does have these locators here that go into these holes here. So we'll line that up. And go ahead and give it a firm push. And it should seat right into place. Now we can begin reinstalling our 10mm screws. And we'll start with our middle ones here, and we're going to use our 10mm socket on our ratchet to go ahead and get those on. And after that, you will want to go ahead and reinstall your bottom 10mm mounting screw. Again, ours is no longer with us, but yours should have it. So go ahead and pop that back in, and then we can tighten our top mounting screw up. All right. Now that we've gotten this tightened up, you can go ahead and repeat this process for your other headlight. And it also is a good idea to just run through a test, check out all your lights, make sure everything's working before you fully reassemble the vehicle, in case you miss any connections or anything like that. Next, we can go ahead and reinstall our grille. So we'll go ahead and line our bottom tabs back up, slide our top portion on. Then we're just gonna give the bottom of our grille a nice push, just to hear those clips snap back into place. Next, we can go ahead and reinstall our 4 10mm mounting screws at the top of our grille, again using our 10mm socket on our ratchet. Then once you have this complete, you can come back after you've tested everything and Secure your harness up out of the way. Make sure it's not going to hit any rotating or very hot parts to prevent any damage to your harness. For demonstration purposes, we're going to bypass that, but feel free to make it your own, clean it up how you'd like. Alrighty guys, that about wraps up our review and install of our Morimoto XB LED headlights with white DRLs, black housing, and clear lenses for your 11 to 16 F-250 Super Duty. Thanks for watching, and as always, for everything F-250, keep it right here at AmericanTrucks.com.